full of liquor, then we dive in it. Pull him to the side, let me slide in it.
This is the first time we've recorded in person in so long.
First off, SmackDown, July the 5th. All right. That was a going home show for the Money in the Bank title match. The show opened with Jey Uso cutting a promo, and he was interrupted by LA Knight, who in turn was also interrupted by Carmelo Hayes, who was interrupted by Chad Gable, and Andrade, Drew McIntyre, and on and on. They all just, and then of course a fight ensued after that. You know, next after that was the Street Profits versus Pretty Deadly. Of course, the Street Profits won that one.
Pretty Deadly? That's somebody's name?
It's a group.
It's a tag team. Yeah.
Oh, then I like it.
Well, you would, because they're that's why they're named that. Indy Hartwell and Candice LeRae versus Jade Cargill and Bianca Belair. Jade and Bianca won that. Then Randy Orton and Kevin Owens, along with Cody Rhodes, they cut a promo against the Bloodline. You know, selling the Money in their match in the Money in the Bank pay-per-view that was coming up. After that, it was Bayley versus Piper Niven. Bayley won, but then she got attacked by Nia Jax, the Queen, because that was pushing their match coming up. Then at the end of the night was the main event, Austin Theory and Grayson Waller versus DIY for the championship, and they lost. DIY, Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano are the new champion. Then, of course, Money in the Bank happened the next day. That was Saturday. I didn't see it.
I can tell you who won.
Okay.
The winners of Money in the Bank were the Bloodline won against their names.
Peaches.
That got me. Against the Prince of America and the other people.
The Prince of America.
Cody Rhodes. That's what he is to me. Prince of America.
And you mean Randy Orton and Kevin Owens?
Yeah. And then blonde lady won for the women's. I do not know this woman's name. I just know her outfit was pink. Or no, purple. Damian Priest. Damian Priest's thing was so funny where he forgot to kick out. And then they had to like figure out if he actually lost his title match or not.
Yeah.
I genuinely don't know if he just forgot or he was just so tired he didn't want to kick out.
Yeah, I wonder about that too. I only saw that in the replay clip.
Yeah, and is he Irish or Scot?
Who? Drew McIntyre.
Drew McIntyre. Drew McIntyre, he won and then he immediately went for the belt. But he crashed out so hard, nobody wanted to do that with him. And then he ended up getting timed out for a good while now. But they're going to see if he's coming back for next week. But
he was suspended for hitting a WWE official.
That was his fault.
That's Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn won his match. I was so rooting for Sami Zayn because when his match against the big guy,
Braun Breaker,
I saw that and I'm like, Braun Breaker just sucks.
He should have won that, but he let I'd say like this, experience won over.
I don't like the way she's looking at me.
Because you can't remember people's names. You're very descriptive when you call them. I think you should just name them Peaches 1, Peaches, 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 Peaches.
How dare you? No.
Sami Zayn had the most experience, so he knew how to deal with him. He let him work himself up until he could just,
Yeah, because it's pretty much like playing tag with a bull, and you have like the red thing and then the bull. But Sami Zayn, I'm happy Sami Zayn won, because like Sami Zayn deserves to have a few wins. He's really fun.
well, I don't know about fun, but he plays the underdog role very good to where you want to root for him.
And then John Cena coming out saying this is his last year. I don't really care because, like, do we really see John Cena that much in the first place? I know we had a match with Solo last year, but like I think that was like the last time you really see John Cena.
He's part of the legacy group. Those guys, they sign a contract agreeing to appear at so many different number of pay-per-views, so he's finishing up his contract.
But like his
obligations.
He's mainly a movie star, so like who really cares?
Yeah, but he's legacy, and they're guaranteed to make so many appearances.
Yeah. Okay, Monday's matches.
All right, Raw, July the 8th. CM Punk came out and cut a promo against Seth Rollins. And then, he cut a promo against Drew McIntyre, and Seth Rollins interrupted. And then, they had their little back and forth. Then the first match was Jey Uso versus Chad Gable. He won, and then right after that, the match was interrupted by the Wyatt Six. Bronson Reed versus Pete Dunne, and Bronson Reed won, but that was because this match was interrupted by Sheamus. And then back to Sami Zayn, we were talking about earlier.
Mm-hmm.
Sami Zayn cut a promo talking about his match against Braun Breaker, who then came out and interrupted him and thoroughly whooped his ass. After that was Awesome Truth, along with Braun Strowman, not Breaker, but Strowman. They had a match against the Judgment Day with Carlito. They won that. Awesome Truth and Braun Strowman won that match. Followed by Ilya Dragunov versus Braun Breaker, who was fucking with Sami Zayn earlier.
Mm-hmm.
He fought Ilya Dragunov, and Braun Breaker lost because Sami Zayn came out there and busted him up with a chair. So Ilya Dragunov won that match. After that, Lyra Valkyria and Kaden Carter and Katana Chance, they had a match against Damage Control, and the match was interrupted by Zoe Stark and Shayna Baszler and Sonya Deville, who you was asking me about last week. So it's official now. She's managing them, I guess. Then the last match of the night was the mixed tag team match with Zelina Vega and Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan.
Dirty Dom.
Dominic Mysterio and Liv won that match. And then right in behind that, Rhea Ripley came back. And I guess chastising her man.
My main thing is he should have knew. And I immediately knew she was coming back when Priest made that call. Like right after him talking to long hair guy.
See, Peaches.
How dare you? But like I knew because I'm like Rhea's coming back today. I had a feeling that Rhea was coming back that day. I was right. Because when Dom and the other Judgment Day, they've been folding to work with Liv. How dare you do that when you say you're all a family, you're all tight, and then you go to play baseball with the person who just took your friend out of the game? How dare you?
And who also got them the tag team belts.
Yeah, but at the same time, who can? Y'all should know how this goes. Liv Morgan is clearly she's playing the worm game. She's worming her way in there and rotting that apple out to the core. But I'm so sure they're going to break up.
How do you know
really
we was
soon.
laughing at you?
Because I know my husband in charge.
I'm so sure they're going to be breaking up soon. Because this ain't about to fly with Rhea and the Terra Twins. It's not going to fly with the Terra Twins anymore. And I can't wait for them to fully crash out for SummerSlam. Because they're all coming here for the next matches this week.
What does crash out mean? I've been seeing that on the internet a lot.
Crash out
lately.
means when someone is like completely done and they're going for everyone. They're not holding anything back.
Oh, so basically go ballistic. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can I
Crash
say
out.
that?
Yeah. Dad cusses all the time.
The fuck I do?
But
I got couth.
You have no couth, Peaches.
I got plenty couth.
okay. And then for I'm thinking. This helps me think. For the guy. Mausi.
Oh,
Uzi.
Jay?
For Uzi.
Jay Uso? Okay.
Leave me alone. Everyone has a nickname that works for me.
Yes, Peaches.
How dare you? Okay, for Usos, Jay against, I don't remember that guy's name. He's just not memorable for me in the slightest.
So what did I tell her?
What, Finn Balor?
No, not Finn Balor. He wasn't going against Finn Balor.
JD McDonough?
He wasn't fighting JD McDonough.
He was fighting Peaches.
He was fighting the guy from the academy, the Alpha Academy.
Oh, Chad Gable.
Yeah, for their fight, I knew the Riot Six were coming out, but when he just did the yeet, he did the yeet and go, had me flying. That was so funny. And I don't like how he thinks Jay should also be scrutinized because Jay was apparently a part of a family group that was toxic. Jay didn't do any of the toxicity here. You fully insulted all of your family members and then laughed about it. And now you're mad you're getting your comeuppance. And I need the Riot Six to fully have a match where they actually show it.
Wyatt Six.
The Wyatt Six. I need them to have a full match where they show them fighting. Because I'm tired of just seeing like subliminal stuff here and there. Or just seeing that creepy girl come out of like the ring. Also, is she just sitting there for like half... Like, when does she get under there?
It depends what stadium they're in. There's some places that they can just come in from up under the floor.
I know, but like
And
for
then
other
there's
stadiums...
places, they have they got stuff up under the ring where you see a monitor and they have air conditioning and a little bucket for you to pee in and they got ice water. Depending on how long you're gonna be down there for a while, like at least an hour or something like that, you can see the match.
Excuse me.
For the girls' match for the these women.
Yeah. There's
One,
damage control.
where is Asuka?
She's out sick. She hurt.
Okay,
She having
because
surgery. I forget what it's for though.
for damage control, I'm looking at them like somebody's missing. Who is it? And I'm like, Asuka. But very happy to see the one girl come out as like a new manager or something.
Sonya Deville.
Yeah, new blood to like spice things up.
She's actually not new.
I know she's not new.
She's been there for 100 years. And I think she was gone because she was out hurt, I believe.
I know she's not new, but like it's someone to spice up the pot. Okay, we're gonna wrap this up with my last thought. Rhea came back this week. I'm betting tonight that Jimmy's coming back. Cause they did that last time where they brought the Wyatt Six in, and then all of a sudden I forget that guy's name.
Tamatonga.
It's not him. It's the new guy.
Oh, Jacob Fatu.
Jacob Fatu came out. So if we're going by that logic, Jimmy should also be coming back this week.
Oh, so you said SmackDown does something and then Raw come in and they do something too, and then
Yeah.
what Raw does.
They're trying to keep it spicy.
That's something to look out for and see.
Yeah. Because if Jimmy comes back, there are so many...
Like the Three Stooges.
I'm recording you laughing now.
Oh, I can't. Oh, she had the vibrato and everything. She sounded just like Mo. I thought next she was gonna say zoinks. Oh shit.
Your wrestler of the week, please. Because if you don't got one, I got one.
Mo.
I technically have two.
Nah, I don't have.
I have two. Rhea Ripley is my wrestler of the week because we've been wanting her back for months, and she finally comes back. And not Dom. What is his name? Damian Priest. Damian Priest is number 2 because he's been keeping Dom. He's like, hey, Rhea knows what you're doing. Stop it. Dom didn't listen. And Priest warned him. That's Dom's fault, and Dom's head is going to get cut off soon, and I want to see it in blood on the screen. That's my take.
Oh my.
Dom is, Dom is okay, but he needs to get his comeuppance. And for Priest to say, I understand your dad now, that says a lot. That, hey, maybe it's not Mysterio, it's Dom. Dom is that spoiled little kid that thinks everything should be his way. No. And we see that more and more with him, his kid mentality, where he's like, oh, the nuggies. There better be nuggets. Nah, you're a child and you don't like your punishment.